What a huge week it's been for Australia over the last couple of days. G20 was an outstanding success for the coalition government, and really an outstanding success for all the global leaders that descended on Brisbane last weekend. From the addresses of David Cameron to the Australian Parliament, British Prime Minister, earlier this week we had Xi Jinping, President of China, representing 1.3 billion people, and of course Modi, who addressed it on Tuesday, a country representing over 1 billion, the largest democracy in the country, addressing the Australian Parliament. And of course the FTA was signed with China. 10 years in the making, or many would say a lot longer, was really quite remarkable and just showed the enormous benefit that can be gained by opening up markets both between Australia and China and China and Australia, our largest trading partner, in the areas of horticulture, in the areas of beef, in the areas of dairy, particularly agriculture. Then we've got services and education and all the two-way services that might go in aged care, architectural firms, the rest, the removal or reduction a lot of tariffs on commodities. This is really good news for our country. But it also highlights that domestic policy on a political front is essential. So despite the enormous publicity and the goodwill that Australia has generated, that the coalition government has generated, and in particular the Prime Minister, the polls earlier this week by News Corp saw the government actually going backwards. Two-party preferred 45 to 55. So what it means to viewers of Inside Word is that domestic policy is still the key battleground for the government as it continues to try to get its budget through. We've got 3 weeks now until the Christmas break, and at 3 critical weeks where the government has to switch off the foreign agenda and the foreign policy agenda, which has been great, but it doesn't gather votes, and move back onto the domestic agenda. But I don't think you'll see a lot of success in the next few weeks because of that recalcitrant Senate. But nevertheless, it does demonstrate that all politics is local. That's all from the Inside Word.